And in this video, I'm going to start designing our Tinder clone. So before we do that, in the resources, just make sure you download a few files such as the Tinder SVG logo and the hero image. Right? So once you have that, we'll come back to this later. But for now, we can just log out. You're going to edit this page. So for now, we can simply, let's go back to our code. Let's open the app, layout. In here, we're going to, here it's adding this Livewire layout navigation. All right, it's just a simple Livewire navigation, but for us, we're going to remove this. And then we're going to add at include navigation, this one, Livewire layout navigation. All right, so now if we go to this file in the Livewire layout and navigation, you see it's looking like something, there are files here, which is similar to the normal Laravel navigation, but with Livewire Vault installed. Alright, so now in here I'm going to make a few changes, such as we're going to remove this settings drop down completely. Since we don't need it, remove this settings drop down. And also in here, we can just remove this responsive menu with authentication, like here where it says auth username. Alright, remove this one here. Remove that. And if we go back, it shouldn't give us any error because I've removed any authentication stuff. So for now, in here, all right, for now, since we're in the welcome, we might as well just go back. In here, we can go to this welcome, not the one in the Livewire, but this welcome outside here. And in here, we can also add this navigation right here. Add include navigation from Livewire. And after that, in here, I'm going to make a few changes. In here, we're actually going to let's just remove everything from here. Let's just remove all this. We just leave the relative. And then after that, we can add minimum height screen. And then background, black, some 40% opacity. And add flex color. So for this, we're going to change a few things, such as in here, we can firstly remove all this text. So we can delete this and then also delete that. All right, let's just delete everything because we don't need the information in the welcome. And then let's go back to our navigation. Now navigation, in here we can first start by changing this logo. In here we can remove this. Now remember we downloaded the logo before, so we can go ahead and actually open. This is how it's looking like now. Now we can go ahead and actually download this SVG Tinder. All right. Now after doing that, we can just click view page source so that we can actually copy all this, or copy that. Now let's go back. Let's paste the SVG in here. The logo already has classes. Make sure you add class text white and height 10, width 10. Now if you go and check our website, in here you see that the logo is looking like that, but let's change the background. All right, now after doing that, now on top here, let's customize this navigation. In here, we can simply, let's just remove this. We're going to customize it by ourselves. We can add small, sticky, at top 0, left 0, right 0. The width, if we can make it full. You're not going to have a gradient background like that. Gradient to bottom preferably. We're going to say from black, let's say 90% to black 0. You can say padding top 2. Right. Now this is looking good. Now if you go back and check, now we're getting close. Now I have this Tinder logo and this navigation that we're just going to change soon enough. Now let's go back. In here, in this navigation links, right there, we're simply going to add class attribute. We'll make the text extra large because it's kind of small, font bold, and the text white. You can say text white over 95. And of course, you can just leave the rest like this for now. And the way I navigate, in here, you can simply change this to products. You can just copy this like 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we can say learn, safety, support, and download. Yeah, I think this is it for this part. In here, we can simply change this to medium flex, not small. And we'll go down to the hamburger, the one which is used to activate the drop down. Yeah, for the hamburger, we can just simply add also here medium hidden. All right, now after the navigation links, right now we can go ahead and check out how it's looking like. You see, looking something good like that now. Yeah, let's just add 2 buttons here, login. So now let's go inside this flex. Here we have the logo. Now let's create something like actions. Here we're gonna have a div margin left auto because we wanna push it to the right. And item center gap 9 hidden. You know, wanna show this one flex on large, actually large screens, and you can show it. Here on the flex on top in this parent, just add width full. And inside here, I'm gonna have 2 buttons. So it can be language, add the class here, font bold, and text white, and text extra large. And here I'm gonna have somewhat a link. So it's going to just simply be login. You can edit the classes here. You can say, let's make this a big rounded button. You can say rounded XL, background white, and my also. For the route, you can simply here add route login right here, since we want this to go to our login page. Now if we go and check, voila, now it's looking something like this, which is good, but let's just make a few changes. Here we can just add this one to 5 px5. All right, awesome. Now I have a language and login. Here, if I click login, I'm gonna go to our login page, but I'm simply gonna go back for now. All right, now if we resize this, you see that we have this one, but it is not really working. We have this drop down button, but it's not really working. Why? Because we have not yet put Alpinejs on our page, and since Livewire now comes with Alpine pre-installed, now we're gonna have to add some Livewire styles and Livewire scripts to our welcome blade. Right, so now if we go back, let's go to this welcome. In here at the bottom of this, we're gonna add Livewire scripts. Okay, remove that open bracket, close bracket, and on top, just after the byte, let's add Livewire styles. Remove the open bracket, close bracket. And now, if we go back and resize this and click, you see now it's showing up. Now these are not really looking good. So just before you close this video, let's go ahead and also fix this. So now you can go. Let's go back to our navigation. Here in the drop down. Right, so in here, I simply let's just remove that. Just gonna have one element inside. Here, let's remove this border top. Let's just add space. Yeah, actually, we can simply also remove this one and remove one div at the bottom. Alrighty, now here you can add space. You can space y1 flex co. You can add a gap 5 and p of 2. You can say p top 2, padding bottom 3. So we're now gonna have these responsive navigation links in here, like that. Actually, we can simply remove this responsive link and bring these links that we have here in our navigation links. Copy everything, come down here and paste it, and hopefully it will work fine. So now if we go and then try to bring down that, awesome. Now you see we have these products, everything like that, and we can simply click that and unclick that. All right, so I think that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.